This is the Friday edition of the Data Roundtable, where I facilitate and hold space for everybody who's interested in data to come and participate and talk and just kind of hang out, right? It's good for data scientists to get together, talk, discover new ideas, new thoughts, new processes. That's what this is for. I walk in here with no agenda. Let's just see who shows up. Let's just see who shows up, who wants to talk about what, and kind of see where the conversation takes us, right? That's part of the fun. So today is Friday. I hope that you're having a good Friday. I know that for some parts of the world, this is also the weekend. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend, getting some rest. But also, what are you doing today? What are you doing to just get yourself a little bit better at data science? What are you contributing to your learning, to your reading, to your experiments to help you get better at data science? That's really all we can do, right? You are not going to become a great data scientist in a couple days, right? It takes a lot more than that. So what are you doing just to get a little bit better? A little bit better. That's all we got to do, right? People are always surprised when I say, that it takes years to become a good data scientist, and it does. But, that doesn't mean that it's going to be boring along the way. It just means that you have plenty of time to get a little bit better as you go, right? So let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're looking at. Let me know what you're improving, what you're reading, what you're trying, what languages you're looking at. I think some part of my audience is also getting ready to go back to school. I know I have a lot of students in my audience. Some of you maybe already started school. I know here in the U.S. some states, some areas of the country have already started. As incredible as that sounds. But let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know what you're doing, and just see where the conversation takes us from there. For me, I woke up a little late today. Actually, I got up in the middle of the night, and I was up for about an hour, and that kind of caused me to wake up a little bit later today. So I quickly got up, took my dog to the dog park, got my coffee. I still got my Starbucks even though I was a little late. Got my Starbucks, came home. I had to quickly shower and shave and put my makeup on for you guys. And yeah, just it's been a little bit of a moving morning, but that's okay, right? Usually I have slower mornings. I like to ease into the day. But a little bit of a busier morning today, or more active morning, I should say, because it's not busier. I'm still doing the same things I do with all of you guys. Just a little bit more of an active approach to the morning today. But yeah, so let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're up to. Would love to hear from you. I'm here as long as you need me, as long as you want me. I'm here to hold space and see who shows up and see what fun we can have, see what fun we get into, right? So let me know what you guys are up to. Don't be shy about saying hello. One of the reasons I really like the streaming format is because I like taking on all comers of questions, right? I very rarely turn down a question. So don't be shy, don't be embarrassed, don't hold yourself back from asking something. But yeah, just let me know what you guys what's on your mind. What are you studying? Anything good that you're reading? Any releases or tools that you're looking forward to? This weekend I'm working on a couple of things for my business, but I decided I also want to invest a little bit more time in Midjourney. I've been seeing some posts on TikTok that are really amazing. Some of the stuff on TikTok can be hype. But it seems like the latest stuff that I'm seeing coming out of Midjourney is, kind of eye-popping. For some reason, my TikTok algorithm has kind of guided me toward like these Midjourney creators, and they're doing what do they call it? They call them like fashion assets or modeling assets or something, where they can create a whole fashion show. Or the assets from a fashion show in like a couple hours, keeping the same consistency of the venue, of the people, of the designs, all this stuff. I mean, really like eye-popping stuff. I mean, some of the stuff will make you think that it was an actual fashion shoot or show. That's completely from Midjourney. I also like what they're doing in terms of the prompts. It seems like some of the prompts they're using are definitely more advanced than, kind of like your average approach, right? So I'm excited to do some more work with Midjourney there, kind of see if there's anything interesting there for me to explore a little further. I'm definitely more on the text generation side than anything else, but it's always good to pick up new skills. I can still appreciate the generative side of what Midjourney is doing, even though I may not always need assets. I also like what Midjourney is doing with reference images. Again, some of these fashion items, they could still use models like human models, but all they need is one or two reference images, and then they can put the model into those fashion assets, or I can't remember what they were called. They were called modeling assets or design assets or something like that. So I can still appreciate the level of work it takes to do that, right? It's not easy to, incorporate a reference image into something that's generative, right? Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to be spending some time looking at Midjourney this weekend as time allows. I'm also working on a couple things for my business. When you own a business, there's always something to do. Always something to do. So I'm going to be working on that this weekend. But yeah, always something going on. Always something going on. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend to get yourself a little bit better, right? Because that's I think I'm giving a pretty good example there with Midjourney, right? I'm not an image expert. I'm not an image processing expert. Most of my generative AI is with text, but it's still good for me to be informed and just improve a little bit better on the image generation side of the house, right? Or the video generation side, right? So what are you doing? What are you doing this weekend to get yourself better? Doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe it's just a reading or a little snippet of code that you've been wanting to try. Whatever that is, let me know. After I finish streaming here, I intend to switch over to Instagram. My battery is running a little bit low on my phone, but I do intend to switch over to Instagram. So if you want to join me there, feel free to do that. All right, guys, so I'm going to switch over to Instagram. If you want to catch me over there, feel free to do so. But please have a good weekend. Be safe out there. I worry about you guys. So please, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you again tomorrow.